Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Black Ops 4, and today is the second installment in my How to Improve Your Aim guide for Black Ops 4. So hopefully by the end of this video, and I'll make sure to leave a link to the first episode in the description down below, and with the help of that video, you guys will have been able to hopefully improve your aim and become a better player. But for today's video, we're just going to be talking about attachments. We're going to be talking about the attachments that I recommend running for SMGs and the attachments that I recommend running for assault rifles that are hopefully going to help you do better when it comes to aiming, winning more gunfights, and overall just being a better player in the game. So I want to start off by talking about the SMGs and the attachments that I recommend when using SMGs. Those attachments are quick draw, stock, grip, laser sight, and long barrel. So let's talk about some of those first of all. Quick draw and stock I think are absolute necessities when it comes to any gun. I love quick draw and stock with SMGs. I love quick draw and stock with assault rifles, and really any gameplay, any type of game style that I'm playing, whether I'm rushing, whether I'm sitting in the back, whether I'm playing a little aggressive, a little defensive, however I may be playing the game, quick draw and stock are always going to be my go-tos. Quick draw obviously doesn't really do a lot when it comes to improving your aim. Obviously all it does is allow you to aim down quicker, but it's going to help you win more gunfights and give you that extra time to actually lock down your sights and give you more of a chance to improve your aim when you're going up against people. There's nothing worse than not having quick draw and having your gun take so long to get up to start shooting that you're dead before you even get a shot off. So having quick draw, that's really the main reason I've always used it. Obviously it puts me in a position to win a lot more gunfights and have that opportunity. And then stock, obviously allowing us to move around quicker. This is really going to help your aim with submachine guns, with assault rifles, really whatever gun you're using. Being able to follow somebody, when you have stock, you're able to continuously move your gun much quicker than you would if you didn't while you're aiming down sights. And Black Ops 3 was more of a big deal because people were able to boost jump and run on walls and do stuff, and you really stay locked on with people. With Black Ops 4, it's a little bit easier. Obviously, there's no boost jumping, there's no wall running. People are still able to boost slide. And people are jumping again, but like back in Black Ops 2, because that's really the old movement system. So having stock is something that's always going to help you be able to track your enemies better. But like I said, quick draw and stock work both well with assault rifles and SMGs. One thing that I do want to point out, however, and I'm sure as most of you guys already know, the attachments are completely different per gun in this game. Every SMG doesn't have the same attachment. Some have quick draw, some don't have stock. Some have stock, some don't have quick draw. It really depends on what gun you're using. And obviously I don't recommend running every single one of these attachments at the same time. If you guys would like to see class setups for each individual gun in the game, maybe there's one gun that you really like to use and you want to know the best class setup for. I've probably uploaded a video on my channel giving you guys the best class setup. I'm continuing on with that series right now. So if you guys check out my channel, you guys will be able to find individual classes. But these are the best attachments that I recommend running overall. Again, you're not going to see all of them with each individual SMG, but these are the best ones to use. Grip is also really nice as well. It's nice to have grip, and I compare grip and long barrel. I think they're about the same. Being able to have a steadier weapon, especially on an SMG, when you're running around in the spawn, maybe you get in a position where you're in a medium to long range gunfight that you're not really supposed to win with an SMG, but it's nice to be able to still compete if that's your only option, right? If you don't have the option to turn around and run away or to reset the gunfight so that you're closer, having that grip or having that long barrel is going to give you a better chance, and I really enjoy using it. I think, like I said, I think they're about the same. Having long barrel obviously improves your range, and so does grip. So it makes it a little bit easier to have better accuracy. So using grip and long barrel with SMG, also a good way to go. The last thing I'd recommend using, and this is only for SMGs, is laser sight. I'm a big fan of laser sight with SMGs, especially when I'm playing extremely aggressive, because it allows you to not have to aim down sights. You can shoot at an enemy without even having to aim and still be able to be accurate and take out your guy fairly quick. And using a laser sight, if there's a laser sight on the specific SMG that you're using, is something that you're going to notice a huge difference with once you start using it. It's very beneficial, and it's just something that I've used for a long time, especially in Black Ops 3. There were a lot of SMGs in Black Ops 3 that I used it for because of the movement system, because of how people were moving around so quickly. I just didn't even aim down sights anymore with SMGs. I just ran around and hip fired people, and it worked really, really well. So make sure that you're running these attachments. You guys will do well. And again, they're all different for different weapons, so pay attention. So let's talk about the assault rifles for a minute here. The attachments that I recommend running with assault rifles that I run all the time are quick draw, stock, grip, and high caliber. Obviously, I just talked about quick draw and stock. Always recommend running them with everything. all the assault rifles. I believe some of the assault rifles don't have both of these, which is really annoying, right? Because I always love to have quick draw and stock on my ARs all the time, and there's some in the game that don't have both. So you really want to keep an eye out for that. If they don't, let's say for example they have quick draw but they don't have stock, you absolutely 100% have to run quick draw, and vice versa. Having one of these is the most important thing, if not both. So make sure that you have at least quick draw or stock. And then I'm running grip, which I just talked about. Having grip is nice with SMGs, but is also very important with assault rifles because it is meant to be a long range weapon. So if you're not able to compete long range and you have a long range weapon, something's wrong. So having grip is something that's actually going to help you out when it comes to having better accuracy and improving your aim. And high caliber is just one of my favorite side attachments, I would call it. It's not something that I always run. Obviously, it's not on a whole lot of these assault rifles, but when it is, I love running it because it makes killing people so much easier in this game, especially with the health being bumped up to 150 instead of just 100 now. Having high caliber almost makes it feel like we're playing Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 again. So it's going to help you win more gunfights. Obviously, high caliber isn't a perk or an attachment, rather, that's going to make your aim 100 times better. However, if you're able to kill someone much quicker and your aim is good, it's just going to make it much easier to win gunfights. So using quick draw, stock grip, and high caliber are the best attachments to run for assault rifles. If you guys have any other attachments or any more tips that go with attachments, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. But these are the attachments that I run on all my class setups. I always use some sort of variant of the ones that I listed. But again, yeah, if you guys have anything else to add, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.